Okay, Pisces, this is your monthly love tarot consultation, and my name is Dawn Priolette of dawnpriolette.com. And okay, I'm going to get started, but first I just want to say, as I do in all of my readings, I want you to really put your energy into this reading by having a question in mind, because I'm actually going to have an outcome card, and so I want you to be ready for that. The outcome card is basically going to give you the answer to your question about your relationship. So go ahead and think of a question that you would like to ask and have that ready. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't already, you'll want to go ahead and do that so that you can get these updates every month, as well as some really good EFT tapping videos and some other energy healing videos to really heal your patterns in relationships. So, without further ado, Pisces, this is your reading for October 20th through November 20th. And we're going to start with this card here, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is how you feel about your partner. So Page of Pentacles is usually news, a message, and Pentacles usually has something to do with money or, other earthly kind of matters. So it may be that you or your partner has recently gotten a new opportunity, a new job, more money. And also, because this is about how you see your partner, it may be that you see your partner as kind of, someone who might offer you some economic stability, might offer you better opportunities in your life, because maybe your partner is more financially stable than you are. So that, if that applies, fine. It's not going to apply to everybody, but I think that that's going to apply to quite a few of you. The way that your partner sees you is this Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords, this is like a lying, cheating card. Okay, so I'm just wondering if some of you, your partner is perhaps the jealous type, is maybe always having suspicions about you cheating or not being completely honest with him or her. And I'm wondering if that might be somewhat founded. But there's also something that comes to mind for me is that if you want someone to be completely honest with you, you have to be the kind of person who can take the truth. So if you are being somewhat dishonest or not being completely forthright with your partner, I'm just wondering, for some of you it may be because you don't really feel like he or she could actually handle it, and you're just trying to avoid a big argument. Now, this card makes sense because this card, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, when this card shows up in the reverse, you see it here upright. This is being out in the cold, being left in the cold, feeling abandoned, and could be financially as well, because this is Pentacles. But when it comes up in the reverse, as it has here, this kind of makes sense for what I said for the first card, Page of Pentacles, that you might feel that this partner is going to offer you some financial advantages, because here this is your needs in the relationship. And so this is saying, you know, you kind of need somebody that's going to make you not feel so abandoned, so alone, and perhaps someone who is not going to leave you out in the cold financially either. So, you know, nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, sometimes, you know, we do get some help through our romantic relationships when it comes to finances. It's not always a bad thing, as long as you're able to also stand on your own 2 feet. So that's your needs in the relationship was that Five of Pentacles. Now your partner's needs in the relationship, let's see, let me move this, the Hermit. And this is in the upright position. And this is kind of suggesting to me that right now your partner is kind of needing to take some time, maybe alone, maybe to go on a retreat of some kind, to think about things, to meditate, to really feel into their own inner guidance. So are you allowing your partner space to do that? Next card up. High Priestess in reverse. And this is kind of the current state of the relationship. High Priestess, normally when she shows up in the upright position, this is someone who is very balanced as far as masculine and feminine energies. This is someone who is very psychic, very connected psychically. But the fact that she came up in the reverse, that would kind of suggest to me that the two of you are a bit off with each other as far as really feeling into each other's needs intuitively. Not that you should always do that. Of course, talking and communication is always important. But, you know, sometimes if for some reason the communication isn't there as much as it could be, you know, this having the psychic connection could kind of make up for that. And it seems that is a little bit off, which kind of goes along with this other card, the Hermit. Your partner is needing to kind of go off alone and get some guidance. Now, so that's, anyhow, this is the state of your relationship right now. Okay. Doesn't mean forever, but it's right now. Now, how you want the relationship to progress going forward. The Devil in reverse. Now, the Devil, when it comes in upright, this is really the card of the ego. This is the card of addictions, obsessions, and it could even, you know, be a sexual kind of addiction. And so the fact that it came up in the reverse, and this is how you want the relationship to move forward, this is showing that, you know, you want this to be less of an obsessive kind of relationship, or maybe you or your partner is having an issue with obsessions or addictions of some sort. And usually it's kind of, you know, you both are reflecting back at each other, you know, your own issues. So if one of you has an addiction, chances are the other one does too. Maybe one of you is expressing that addiction more so than the other. But at any rate, this is how you want to see things move forward. Now, your partner, so apparently there's some issues going on in this relationship, because for your partner, how they want to move forward in the relationship is the Seven of Staves in reverse. So In the upright position, this is kind of a little bit of struggle and, really maybe some fighting, maybe some quarreling, maybe arguments. And it came up in the reverse. So I would say, that your partner is really wanting things, wanting the arguments and the bickering to come to an end moving forward. So I would say, there's some trouble in this relationship. Knight of Swords, this is a factor that you need to consider. This one came up in the reverse. And what I got with this one immediately, because this is usually a very quick moving, I mean, you can even see from the picture. This knight moves very swiftly. And it's very mental, a lot of mental energy, a lot of masculine energy going on. And the fact that it came up in the reverse like this, that is, my first thought was you need to maybe think about slowing down. This is something that you need to consider. Excuse me, is to slow down a little bit. And so that you can actually see things more clearly. Because when you're moving too fast, things really kind of get out of hand and you don't see things very clearly. So you might want to consider slowing down. Now we're coming to the outcome card. And so I want you to think about that question that you had about your relationship. If it was a yes/no question, the answer is a yes. And this is the Hanged Man, except this card also is in the reverse. And sometimes when I see this card, I think of it as like Jesus on the cross, And the fact that it came up in the reverse actually is kind of a good thing because I was hearing, get off the cross. Stop being a victim. So the answer is yes to whatever your question was, but the thing is that you need to get off the cross, stop playing the victim. That's the first level of consciousness, basically, is this victim mentality. And we all go there sometimes. So it's okay. It's not a judgment, but it's just saying, be aware of that. If you've been playing a victim, get off of it, Own up to your role in this relationship. The other part is I asked for some more clarity about this, and I got the Four of Pentacles, which is, my feeling about that is maybe you need to be a little bit more selfish, a little bit more self-centered. Most people think of that as being a negative thing, but no, because if you don't take care of yourself in this relationship, it's going to come out anyway, because you're going to build up resentment. So make sure that you're taking care of your needs first. And and also four, because there's Four Pentacles, four is always a foundation. Four is a number that really refers to the foundation. And that's what they're telling me, is that that's the foundation that you need to have, is take care of yourself, stop being a victim, realize that everything that's happening in your life, including this relationship, is of your own creation. And then the next card that I chose for clarity is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is kind of showing me that you are kind of planting some seeds, maybe financially. Maybe you are actually looking for more financial opportunities for yourself rather than just relying on, I don't know, I've been getting the feeling ever since the beginning of this that your partner may actually have something to do, some kind of influence to do with you actually getting a job. That you're looking to your partner as a financial boost of some sort, it actually might have to do with your partner being instrumental in helping you to get a new job, a new career opportunity. So you're kind of waiting on that to come in. And what they're telling me about that is take some of your focus off of this relationship. Focus on yourself again. You know, take care of yourself first. That's what you need to do. Number one is take care of yourself. You know, work on your career and get off the cross. Stop being a victim. Okay, and anyway, remember earlier I said your partner really needs perhaps to go and be alone, need some time alone. So let your partner do that, and in the meantime, you focus more on you. So Pisces, I hope that this was helpful for you, and as I said, if you need a private reading, look below in the description box, and I will put a link for where you can just click on and you can go there to schedule a private reading. I'm featuring a 2-question reading for only $22, and that's going to be for a limited time. And it'll be somewhat similar to this, perhaps more detailed, but it will be a video that will be sent directly to your email box. And I also have a link there, a really special price on a one-to-one Skype reading with me as well. So anyway, until next month, or until I meet with you for a private reading, again, my name is Dawn Priolet, and my website is dawnpriolet.com, and you can also find a link for that in the description box. So peace, namaste, till next time.